Hi, I'm Sarah McGinty, educator with Kenra Professional, and today I'm going to show you 3 ways to style the modern mullet. Our first look will be everything back and away from the face, and then our second look we're going to put in a part and keep it kind of messy and lived in, and then our third and final look will enhance his natural texture and move everything forward. Let's jump into our first look. So for our first look, which is slicking this modern mullet back and away from his face, I am layering in the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray because it gives 50% quicker blow dry time and it has thermal protection built in. And I'm also layering in the Kenra Platinum Thickening Mousse because I want lots of volume in here and style longevity. So that's why I'm picking this. I like to start my blow dry if I want to have everything back and away, actually with a comb, because it gets lots of tension and I can really stretch out that root and create this shape and kind of mold everything to go back and away. So I'm starting with a comb first to get this first look. So now that we've blow dried these products in, I'm going to do my final finishing with the Kenra Platinum Working Wax. I absolutely love this product. It's very malleable. So I'm just going to finish this off, emulsify it a little bit in my hands and work through. I really want to lean into this, getting his sides in nice and tight. So this product is gonna help me give that final definition and control. On dry hair, I can take my comb again and really accentuate how we slick this back so it's nice and tight to the head. And then this will just give him that nice contrast where he has lots of volume on the top. There you go. This is our first look, this sleek, volumized modern mullet. So now we're on to look number 2, where we're going to have a defined part. This is going to give sculpted separation for a very sophisticated end result. So I'm going to start with my Kenra Volumizing Spray Clay, and I am just layering this in. I just want to get a lot of grip and hold in his hair, and then we'll be able to go back and sculpt it. So to establish a part, I usually ask my client first what the side that they favor, or another pro tip is to always put the part line in and going towards the side that has the most density. So he has the most density on this side, and this is really where I want to get that sculpted separation and that definition. So I'm placing his part right here. So to walk through this process, I am just kind of assessing where his hair naturally wants to part, and I'm picking up these individual separations. I'm coming through here with my Kenra Perfect Medium Spray and just finishing that off and pinching and just having that sculpt set in place with a duckbill clip. Especially if he's going to an event and has to have a lot of longevity in his style, I just love all of this sculpted separation that this process gives you. And then I can do one final spray and then let this set and then take out the duckbill clips. He'll have that sculpted separation. So while that continues to set, I just wanted to show you that, he has this wonderful texture back here, and I'm just enhancing it and spraying in my Kenra Perfect Medium Spray and just pinching, really adding that sculpted separation through his beautiful natural texture. So after this has set, I'm just going to remove carefully. So my pro tip is just to come behind the section that you're removing it and just pinching it and gently removing that so that stays in place. And look at that awesome separation, sculpted separation that you get. And now that volume is locked in place, and we just totally enhance his natural texture. So now we're getting ready for our third and final look. So our goal for this third and final look is to style everything forward with this fringe. I'm going to be using the Kenra Nitro Memory Cream. So I also want to make sure the canvas stays nice and hydrated, and we're going to lock in the definition with his texture on a damp to semi-towel dried canvas. And I'm going to layer in the Nitro Memory Cream. This is a condensed product, so this is how much I'll need for the entirety of his head. I'm going to start placing everything in the back, working my way forward to make sure I have that full saturation. And the reason I love using the Nitro Memory Cream is it gives 3 days of style memory, and if I'm pushing everything forward, it's really going to lock in and give him good style longevity. And I have these creaseless clips here, and I just place them everything downward on his fringe just so he has elongation, and because of his texture I don't want it to pop up. I really want to almost stretch it out, and then we're going to diffuse it. So I always am going to diffuse on medium heat, and just patience. Time will bring this look to life. So we fully diffused our end result, and now I can take out these creaseless clips, and it just molded everything and has that nice elongation. And then we can just break up the product cast a little bit with the comb. So this is our third and final look of how to style the modern mullet. Hopefully you can see how much versatility you can achieve by styling it these 3 different ways. And if you liked what you saw here, make sure you go ahead and follow our Kenra Professional YouTube page, and I'll see you on the next one, friends.